Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of Library Cooks.
Yes, we're very excited this episode because we are going to be doing kitchen gifts. So cookbooks, utensils, all kinds of neat things.
Right. So we're going to just start off with one of the top books I have picked. Well, 4 books and an honorary mention because it's just so beautiful. But the very first book that I chose, which I have to say, this was a very hard task to just pick 4 books. But this year of cookbooks of 2018 have been really great. And I want to say 2017 was also a good year for cookbooks.
Yes.
So my very top pick is a book that you might want to give to someone who loves to bake. And it is called Sister Pie. And it's by Lisa Ludwinski. And this is a bakery that is in Detroit. Her story is really interesting. The recipes are beautiful. She talks a lot about her life, but she is committed to helping out Detroit, keeping people employed, being sustainable, using local ingredients, trying to keep things in Detroit, which I thought was just a beautiful story. And the recipes are really nice. And just an overall...
And they are gorgeous.
Yes, a beautiful, beautiful book. And she has how to do things, how to make different toppings for your, laced pies, to pot pies. And some of them are savory pies. Not everything is going to be a sweet pie.
Yes.
So that's my top number 1 pick for the baker in your life, which is Sister Pie.
Awesome. So I was tasked with coming up with some kitchen gifts that you can actually use in the kitchen to go with your cookbooks.
Yes.
So I came up with a list. I want to start out. There are no unitaskers on this list. If you watch Good Eats or pay attention to Alton Brown at all,
Right.
He's very much against the thing that does the one thing in your kitchen, just taking up room. So there's not any, strawberry corers on this list. So
Right.
these are very kind of typical nice things. The first kind of idea that I had for people would be knives.
Oh, yes.
Good, pretty knives, but also good sharp knives. Or
Gotta have good knives.
Knife sharpeners. So you can get them singly or as a set, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get a good knife. You just want something that's a good steel, and then you can keep it sharp and nice.
Yes.
So I think knives are probably the top thing that I would
suggest just throwing that out there is that understand what each of your knives do.
Yeah. So a good basic chef knife is good. I like the Santoku knives as kind of a general use. Those are the Japanese, and they kind of come around and down. They don't have a point on the edge like a chef knife would.
Right.
If you can also find knife tutorials on how to actually use a knife and cut it with a knife, holding it by the blade.
Right.
So
let's not cut ourselves.
Yes.
I have to remind myself, oh, wait a minute, fingers are in the way.
Make a bear claw.
Yes.
Pull your fingers in so that you don't chop the tips of your fingers off.
Yeah, that would not be a great thing to have for the holidays.
No, you don't need a trip to the ER.
No, let's avoid that. So book 2 on my list was for the overall cook. This book I've cooked out of. I've checked it out multiple times. So I think this means I probably should buy it. I started off really quickly cooking from her blog. She has a blog. And her name is Jennifer Segal. And the book is Once Upon a Chef, the cookbook. Like I said, she has a great blog with all her recipes. This is for the person who just overall likes to cook. It has a little bit of everything. There's kid-friendly sort of recipes in this book as well, from soups to stews to, and some bread recipes.
I love that she has step-by-step pictures.
Yes.
Of how to make something.
Yes, and she has something that she also puts on some of the pages called Recipe Tester Favorite. And part of her recipes of something, how she got started, was she would send out recipes to people that she knew. She said, hey, try this out as a home cook. Can you do this? What do you think? How does your family like it? And if it has that seal, then it's been tested probably more than a few times.
Yeah.
Which was a really nice touch to this cookbook.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful book.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
So this is a great overall book for someone who just it would even be good for someone who maybe is learning to cook.
Yeah.
Because the recipes are quite nice, and the recipes are going to be things that you probably already have in your house.
Yeah.
So that's also an important part when you're buying a cookbook for somebody. Maybe they like Thai food, but if they don't have some of the things, maybe think of something that's like a basic Thai book. Don't get something that's this person.
Yeah, if you're buying for a beginner, you want to get a beginner book.
Yes, keep that in mind.
Okay, so the next sort of idea that I had for kitchen gifts would be a nice utensil set. And this can be stainless or it can be nylon, but I like a kitchen set to include a pasta straining spoon. I think that just gives it an extra something.
Yes.
I think that's a really nice gift for somebody, maybe they're new to the family or they're setting up their own.
Yet.
Yeah, so they're setting up their own household. So something like that is a good housewarming gift, but also it's a good Christmas gift, I think, for someone who's maybe even looking to up their cooking game a little bit, getting some
and
an actual matching set.
You could add a little extra to like a little beautiful box of pasta.
Yeah. So you can really
fancy it up.
Get a nice utensil set, and I think anybody would appreciate that.
Oh yeah. That's great. That's a great gift. So my book 3 is Waste Not, How to Get the Most from Your Food. And this is an unusual type of book in that this is about your food scraps.
Yeah, I was very excited that this one was on your list.
Yes, it's really beautiful. And I learned some things in this cookbook that I never would have thought to do because I'm like, I hate throwing this away, but I really don't know how to use it or how to do anything with it. This book is for you. So this book is for someone who maybe is really into the environment, someone who's involved in like maybe they do some composting, and maybe they're someone who really is trying not to put the food in the composter. They're trying to think how I'm going to utilize every scrap of food top, greenery that's on your carrots or whatever.
And I like that it's more than just making it into vegetable broth.
It's not that. This book will tell you how to make. Say you have some lettuce in your refrigerator and it's wilted. They have a salad for you, and they will tell you how to fix your wilted lettuce.
Now that's cool.
Or you have really terrible bananas that you're like, okay, I don't really. This smell is really bad. They'll tell you to put it in your oven and heat it till your banana peel's black, and peel that banana and make a dessert out of it. Okay, or a bread out of it.
That's cool.
Okay, this is from the James Beard Foundation. And these are chefs that are well known or have been part of the James Beard sort of family, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's just a great book. And I can't stress how just great it is. I just was so shocked just the things that you could do with this book. And I really am someone who believes in trying to really think about or be conscious about your food scraps and not throwing so much away. Yeah. Because people don't realize when you, and I'm going to say I'm guilty. I find things in my refrigerator that I actually forgot that I had in there. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
We had some asparagus yesterday that I tossed out because it had gotten slimy.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't know about, I should look up this book and see if there is something about slimy asparagus. Yeah. I'm not sure, but it's a great book. Awesome. Great book.
All right. So the other thing that I think is a really good gift for anybody is a grill pan.
Oh, yeah.
And bonus points if it's a cast iron grill pan, because that lets you, unless you have somebody who's really intensely into grilling and will bundle up and go outside and grill in the snow, this lets you have that grill flavor, grill marks all year round.
Oh, yeah. So, I have one of those, and I use it.
It's on my Christmas list. Ooh. We had one, but then it was so old that...
Right. Time to upgrade.
Time to do it. So...
And there's a lot of really great, inexpensive, but good grill pans out there.
And there are even inexpensive cast irons. You can even find old cast iron at, like, flea markets, and they just require a little bit of cleaning and reseasoning. So just anything. You can do it nonstick. You can do ceramic. any sort of grill pan will be an excellent addition to anybody's kitchen.
Exactly. Any size too, because you could go big, small.
Yep.
So that's a good gift.
Yeah.
So my fourth book is Southern from Scratch. Since we're in Kentucky, I decided I should probably add a Kentucky, not a Kentucky book, but a little more Southern sort of style book.
Yeah.
This is by Ashley English. And this kind of covers all your basics of how to make sauces, jams, jellies, spreads, and just your basic, from like things that you would think in a Southern kitchen that you would make.
Yeah.
From chilies to pimento cheese, which we love.
Yes. About fried green tomatoes.
Fried green tomatoes. And how to use local produce. So when you think about and being seasonal, it's another big part of this book. And it's also really gorgeous. It's colorful, really good recipes inside, easy to use. I don't actually have the copy with me to show Erin because it was checked out. So, which was good. Which is good. So we like to see when these books get checked out. So that's by Ashley English, Southern from Scratch.
So kind of going back to the utensil set that I was talking about. If somebody already has really nice sets of things, you could get them I wrote it down as a lovely utensil holder. So something made of some kind of nice material. They make marble ones. There are stone ones. You can
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel. There are vintage ones, vintage inspired ones. So
like a crock.
Yeah,
you've seen those.
Kind of crock. I have one that's like a teal color and it says utensils on the front and it's really cute. So anything kind of like that will help somebody who's maybe redecorating their kitchen, or they have a utensil drawer that is just insane and they need quick access to the utensils that they want.
Yeah, that's a really nice gift too, and
it's a very general gift too.
Yeah, because you're not really going wrong. You're not going wrong with that because
nobody's not gonna like a marble utensil holder.
And they might not use it for utensils. They might think I could use this for something else, maybe a flower vase.
Yeah,
I don't know. You can multitask that.
Giving a beautiful utensil holder can be a multi-use
tool. There you go. So my last book, which actually Erin told me 4 books, but I went over the 4.
We always break our own rules.
But I had to mention this book because I loved it so much, and I've checked it out a couple times. I have to admit I've not baked anything out of this. I'm not much of a baker, but it's so gorgeous. I love looking at it, and it's called Bakeland, Nordic Treats Inspired by Nature.
And the cover is just gorgeous. I just want to stick my face in it and eat the cake that's on the front.
And yes, it's gorgeous. And it's probably some kind of pistachio cake of some kind. Or
maybe raspberry whipped cream or cranberry whipped cream.
Yeah, or
this
could be. I would assume these are Linda berries.
Yep, I'd say they are.
And this is, I'm probably going to not say her name correctly, but it's Marit Hovland.
That's how I would pronounce it too.
Okay, so Marit. I could be wrong. If I am, I'm terribly sorry to her. It's absolutely, again, we keep saying the word stunning, but it's...
Yeah, all the books that you picked are just stunning. They're just stunningly beautiful.
I think I did a pretty good job.
I think you did.
Let me say I did a lot of research because anyone who works with me would probably say, goodness, why have you checked out half of the library's cookbooks? Well, I'm doing research.
Yes.
So it's beautiful. It's broken up into sort of seasonals, from winter to fall. The photography is very nice. I believe she is a graphic designer at heart, I think, and a baker. So you can really tell by the artwork in this book.
Beautiful.
And so I really would suggest, if you just wanted to get someone a really pretty cookbook.
Yeah, even if they never make anything, it's like art.
Yes.
This book.
So I would suggest, and I think I'm going to ask my family to maybe, as a hint, that I would like to have this book for Christmas.
I was dropping hints about a grill pan.
So there you go. So if you're listening, family, I would really like this book for Christmas.
So my last gift kind of goes with the other one, a very general. Maybe you don't know somebody very well, or you've got a secret Santa or an office party that you are going to take something to. a serving board. So not a cutting board, but a
Oh.
serving board, which can be made out of stone if you want to put cheese on it. So there are marble,
refrigerate it.
granites, any sort of stone. Gorgeous acacia wood.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just put out, more cheese and grapes or cold cuts, any sort of
Olives.
thing. So as you go into holiday season, anything that you can just put stuff on. If the vessel is gorgeous, the food will be gorgeous.
Oh, yes. I love that. I actually have a couple different bamboo sort of serving bowls. Not bowls. Like a platter almost. It's just, a really beautiful piece of bamboo that I use quite a bit. But the marble one is nice if you are serving cheese because you can refrigerate that. It stays cold longer.
And it's just also just cold room
temperature.
temperature.
Just room temperature is going to keep things a little bit cooler.
So one thing to note with all of these, for utensils, if it's possible, try to get dishwasher safe ones.
Oh, yeah.
There's a set of utensils that I would really like to have, but they have acacia wood handles, so they are not dishwasher safe. And so I have not gotten them because I don't like to hand wash. So don't get the gift that you absolutely have to hand wash. Now, the serving boards you would, but those people wouldn't. They would be decorative, and then they'd use them and then wash them the one time.
Right. It's kind of like when you buy somebody, like say, like you bought them a really nice salad. It's like a wooden salad bowl, and it comes with like the little spoon and
like spork,
a
almost.
spork thing. I'm not sure.
The salad tongs.
And like you don't want to put that in your dishwasher. I mean, that's gonna warp your wood, and you don't want to do that. I will just throw out a really nice suggestion for a Christmas gift. Is if they don't already have one, is a salad spinner.
Oh, yeah. Salad spinner.
I got one as a gift, and I use that thing all the time.
Yeah, and you can use it for fruits and things.
It's not just lettuce.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
It's not a unitasker, even though it's called a salad spinner.
Yeah, you can use it for any. I mean, I use it for everything. Herbs and fruits and it's great.
And I have a public service announcement. If you want to keep your knives sharp, do not put them in the dishwasher.
Oh,
Give them, unless you don't even really need to use soap unless you've cut raw meat.
Oh, yeah.
So you just want to give them a nice rinse and dry it. Now, if you've cut anything raw meat, wash it with soap, hand wash it with soap, and then put it back in your drawer in very hot water. And do not put them in the dishwasher. It will ruin the edge.
Yeah, it's amazing how, even at a really expensive set of knives, if you put them in the dishwasher, they're gonna get those little rusty kind of, it's almost like
pop marks
that get, you don't want that. No, do not.
Save your knives, do not dishwash them.
Yes, you're gonna have to hand wash that.
Maybe.
But
hand rinsing is different.
Since Erin doesn't like to hand wash.
Yes, rinsing is fine. You do your chopping and you cut it, and then you dry it carefully with some paper towels, stick it back in your knife drawer. Or on your knife magnet. Maybe
I used to have a knife magnet. Yeah, I don't have it anymore, but I used to have one. But then you would get like really strong magnet.
You're like, I can't get
the knife off.
Well, I hope that we have inspired you to find something, some sort of gift for the kitchen, for your friends and family. Or for yourself. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yes.
So we've had some really enjoyed doing all the podcasts for you, since we're getting to this one at our year end here since a holiday. But we're going to keep going forward.
Oh, absolutely.
And we'll have all new episodes for the following year.
Yes. So thank you all for listening.
Please,
with us.
Thank you.
And
keep listening.
And there is now a form on our website. So if you have any questions at all or suggestions for episodes you'd like to see,
please
use it.
Please do it.
And we will answer your questions on air if you want.
Yes.
We are here.
We're open. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. The books Jennifer mentioned this time were Sister Pie by Lisa Ludwinski, Once Upon a Chef, the Cookbook by Jennifer Segal, Waste Not by the James Beard Foundation, Bakeland by Marit Hovland, and Southern from Scratch by Ashley English.
If you've enjoyed listening, please take a minute to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher. If you have any questions for us about the cookbooks we reviewed or books you would like us to review, you can contact us at our website, www.lexpuvlive.org/podcast. I'm Jennifer,
And I'm Erin.
and we'll be back next time with more cookbooks and recipes to share.